Hi everybody, thanks for joining me tonight. I'm doing some fried chicken wings. I have 8 whole wings that I have brined for 24 hours in my brining solution, as some of you may know is a water and salt solution, in addition to some pepper, all the seasonings that you may want. In this brine solution, I have salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, thyme, cayenne pepper, and 1/3 cup of my favorite hot sauce. If you don't like it hot, leave it out. So it's been brining for 24 hours. And I'm actually going to just season it a little bit more with my favorite seasoning mix, Camp Mix. If you've never heard of Camp Mix, it's a great seasoning you can use in soups and salads, on anything. It's a blend of salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, celery salt, and white pepper. So I'm just going to lightly season the chicken. Remember, it's been brining, so I'm not going to put really too much more on there. Now, in my years of making fried chicken, I've always used a flour mixture to dredge the flour in. So what I'm going to do tonight is use Louisiana Chicken Fry. It consists of white flour, yellow flour, and cornmeal, and it's already seasoned, so I'm not going to have to season really too much more. This here is going to be my batter that I'm going to use, and this is the same mixture, of course. And as you can see, I've added some extra cayenne pepper because I like my chicken a little bit more spicy, so I add a little bit more in there. So, you know, well, why buy chicken fry? You know why? I think the combination of the flour, the yellow flour, and the cornmeal all make a good mixture. And it's seasoned pretty well. I just like mine a little bit more spicy, so I added more cayenne pepper. This is going to be the batter. So into the batter, I have 10 tablespoons of the chicken fry flour dredge and 1 cup of cold water. I'm going to make my batter here. And so what I'm going to do is dip my chicken into the batter, and then I'm going to dredge it into the flour mixture. Some people like to do it twice. I've done it twice. I really don't notice that much big of a difference, and if I do, it seems to be a little bit thicker on the breading, which I don't necessarily like that much breading, but I do like a crispy breading. And this Louisiana fry is a crispy breading. So, Donnie is signaling me to do something. What?
You forgot some stuff on the edge.
Oh, I forgot some stuff on the edge. Okay. Donnie, you can just speak up. That's a lot easier than me trying to figure out what you're saying. Okay, so there it is. Okay, we're gonna go over to the sink area for dredging. So come on over this way, Donnie. Okay, so I've got my chicken. I'm gonna take each one. I'm gonna dip it in the flour, in the dredge, in the batter. Getting my terminology right. And dredge in the flour. The cornmeal corn flour mixture. I want to get it nice and tight in there. So you get a nice crispy chicken. I've done this a couple of times. I actually like it better than using my own flour mixture and seasoning, because I think they've done it right. And again, if you want more heat, you can add more cayenne pepper. Okay. So I'm going to take this time to finish off all the chicken, and I'm going to let it rest here in this tray here for about 30 minutes so that it hydrates, and then I'll be getting the fryer ready, and we'll talk about the fryer that I'm using as well. All right, so when we come back, the chicken will all be floured up and ready to go, and we'll get it ready for the deep frying, and we'll talk a little bit more about that when we come back in a bit. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm ready for the deep frying. So this fryer is a Breville deep fryer. It holds 1 gallon of oil. I always use peanut oil. Peanut oil has a higher a burning point, and once you sift it through, you can use peanut oil many times. So I have my my fryer set at 325 for 7.5 minutes for these whole wings. So the lower, I don't want to cook it too hot to get it too burnt on the outside. I want to get a nice golden brown. So I'm going to put in 3 at a time. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. The timer's going. I set it. 325. I can put the lid on. There's no splash. I got my vent going up. And this is easy peasy in the kitchen. This deep fryer is a great deep fryer. It's probably the best one that I ever really purchased. I love this thing. So we'll come back when it's done. And I got my stove warmed up at 200 degrees just to keep it warm while I do the remaining pieces. Then we'll go back. I'm serving this with a deviled egg potato salad. And do we want beans of any sort tonight?
Yes.
Okay, we'll do some sort of beans. Might be Bush's beans. It might be some, what do they call those beans?
No.
Ranch beans, ranch style beans. Do you like the ranch style?
I think Bush's beans.
Bush's beans is what we're having. Aye, aye, Captain. So we'll come back in a bit. Okay, the first batch is done. I'm going to pull up my basket, let it drain a bit. Nice golden brown. I'm going to put them on the thicker side down so they can absorb a little bit on the paper towel. Okay. I'm going to get my next few in. Let's see here. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Going to reset my timer. And these 3, just need to let them set for a little bit, because I don't want the oil to really stay into the chicken from the paper towel. I'm going to put them in the oven. They're going to keep warm and be just fine. But that's a nice golden brown right there.
Looks great.
Yeah. So when we come back, all the chicken will be done, and we'll give it a little taste with our potato salad and our beans. Where's our beans? Our beans. Got to get the beans on here, and we'll see you back in a bit. Okay, my wings are done. My wings, my deviled egg potato salad, my beans. There it is. I know it's going to be nice and crispy and tasty. So if you like this recipe, please subscribe and share, and you'll get all the ingredients and directions in the body of this email. So check it out.